point where Cupid just like got out his arrow and bing!
Ow!
Got this guy.
今日はデビット・ノートさんをご紹介します。彼は1951年2月13日が誕生日で75歳になります。多分わからない人が多数だと思います。彼が20代の時、歌手として活動しており、歌がヒットしたことでドクターペッパーの CM に起用されました。それから長期にわたるドクターペッパーの広告塔だったそうです。そしてジョン・ランディスのミンとマリ、狼男アメリカンに出演し、絶対的なカルト俳優へと人気を博しました。ところで皆さんは狼男を思い浮かべた時、二足歩行ですか、それとも四足歩行ですか？そう聞かれたらなんかモヤモヤしませんか？きっといると思うんです。そのモヤモヤに終止符を打ちましょう。まず二足歩行の狼男が多いことは事実です。私数えました。こちらをご覧ください。二足歩行が22作に対して四足歩行は7作のみでした。じゃあ二足歩行で優勝っていうわけにはいかないので、映画評価で知られるフィルマークスさんを参考に第1位に輝いたのがどれかってことにしましょう。第5位から発表していきます。第5位はワックスワーク 3.4 です。1988年に公開されてます。第4位はドッグソルジャー 3.5 です。2002年に公開されてます。第3位はバッドムーンです。 3.6 です。1996年に公開されてます。第2位はトワイライトと狼男アメリカンが同率で並びました。 3.7 です。2作とも四足歩行です。第1位に輝いたのは二足歩行ドラキュリアンです。 3.8 です。1987年に公開されてます。いやー、意表をつく展開となりましたね。最後にデビット・ノートンさんの最近のインタビューをご覧ください。
Welcome. Take me back to the casting of this film, back in the audition process, casting the film. John Landis is the director. At the time, he's a comedy director, Blues Brothers, Animal House. When was it that you, as an actor, kind of first realized what this movie was going to be?
Well, I would say that I had an interview with John, which is how I got the role. It was really pretty much just an interview in his office. He gave me the script to read. I read the script. It read very well, like a nice story. I mean, it's kind of a love story for me in a sense. And it wasn't until we got all the way over to London and we were in the process of shooting and we were out on the moors, and the first time we get attacked and Griffin Dunn, who plays the role of Jack, gets mauled. That's when I knew we were on to something pretty gory and pretty horrific.
Talk to me about the makeup effects by Rick Baker. These were revolutionary at the time, first time these practical werewolf effects. As an actor, having to go through the makeup and prosthetic experience, I'm sure it was both exhilarating because it's never been done before, but it's probably also torture. Kind of talk me through that process.
Yeah, there wasn't anyone I could ask about, hey, you work with Rick Baker, what's it going to be like? They would say, if there were such a person that I could have called, they would have said, brace yourself, because Rick's a real perfectionist, a real artist, a true artist, and he's not going to be ready for you to get out there on set until he is ready for your makeup to be complete. So I had to go through a 5-day, 10-hour-a-day makeup for the transformation that probably won the Academy Award for him, for his first Academy Award. That and the makeup that Griffin Dunn wore as the character Jack. But yeah, Rick was just, and you couldn't budge him. Say, hey, Rick, I think I'm ready. No, you're not quite. It's going to be a little while.
So American Werewolf in London came out in 1981. I think if you were to poll 10,000 people and say, what's the best werewolf movie ever made, 99.9% of them are going to give two answers. One is the correct answer, An American Werewolf in London, but they're also going to say The Howling. Both of those films came out in 1981. There's been some good werewolf films since then, Ginger Snaps and Dog Soldiers, etc. But what is it about An American Werewolf in London where it's 40 some years later and people
43.
and people are still like, this is the pinnacle of the werewolf movie.
Well, I think it certainly, starts with Rick Baker's work. He was, they created the best special makeup category at the Academy for his work and awarded him his first Academy Award. But it's also a good story. I think it's, about a couple of guys that you care for. There's suddenly a love story involved. I always looked at it as, a guy with a terminal, affliction that he was going to turn into a werewolf and he wasn't going to survive, and he was in complete denial throughout. And I think that's, there's some truth to that. But yeah, first and foremost, makeup, and then I think just a really good story.
Well, it's an amazing movie, An American Werewolf in London. This is David Naughton.